Over 700,000 individuals had their sensitive data exposed in a ransomware attack against the North Los Angeles County Regional Center, or NLACRC. This breach, first reported in late 2024, only appeared on the California Attorney General's list in June 2026. The NLACRC ransomware incident in November 2024 involved a double extortion pattern where client data was copied before systems were encrypted. This breach affected a highly vulnerable population, raising significant concerns about identity theft and medical fraud. We'll examine the security posture of NLACRC.org and discuss the implications. NLACRC NLACRC.org scored 66%, rated above average. The NLACRC breach timeline. The North Los Angeles County Regional Center, serving individuals with developmental disabilities in the San Fernando, Santa Clarita, and Antelope Valleys, experienced a significant ransomware incident in November 2024. While affected individuals were notified relatively quickly, the breach didn't appear on the California Attorney General's public list until June 30, 2026, nearly 19 months later. This delay highlights a common issue where public breach indices can lag behind individual notifications. Double extortion and data exposed. The NLACRC incident followed a double extortion pattern, a common tactic where cybercriminals first exfiltrate sensitive data and then encrypt the victim's systems. This means that even if NLACRC restored their systems, the stolen data was already in the hands of the attackers. The exposed information varied by individual, but could include names, addresses, social security numbers, medical information, and financial details, among others. Impact on vulnerable clients. The impact of this breach is particularly severe for NLACRC's clients, many of whom have developmental disabilities. For these individuals, identity theft and medical fraud can be incredibly difficult to detect and manage, often requiring caregivers to monitor accounts on their behalf. The long-term consequences of such exposure can be devastating, making robust security measures even more critical. Domain security posture. What we scan. At EmailMano, our independent domain audits assess key email and domain security protocols like SB, DKIM, and DMARC. These protocols help prevent email spoofing and phishing, which are critical for protecting an organization's reputation and preventing impersonation. While these measures don't directly prevent ransomware, a strong email security posture reduces the risk of initial compromise through phishing attacks, which are often a precursor to ransomware incidents. It also helps protect clients from follow-on scams. What audit scores don't measure. It's important to understand that our audit scores focus specifically on public-facing email and domain security configurations. They do not measure internal network security, employee training, or the effectiveness of endpoint detection and response systems. These are crucial components of a comprehensive cybersecurity strategy, but they fall outside the scope of a public domain audit. Our scores provide a snapshot of an organization's foundational email security, which is a vital layer of defense. This video is for informational purposes only and is not legal advice. Our audit scores are based on independent public domain audits of publicly available DNS records and do not reflect internal security measures or practices. Want to know how secure your organization's domain is, or curious about another company